My parents gave my brother the $100K down payment for his new house, telling me I didn't need help because I was too ambitious for a man and should focus on finding a wife. They expected me to care supporting them financially. They had no idea I had already cut them off and moved my savings. So you're really going to sit there and pretend like I don't exist? The room snapped into silence. Ethan, don't be dramatic, my mother hissed, folding her arms like she was the one under attack. You gave Josh $100,000 for his house, $100,000. Dad didn't even look up from his phone. He's settling down, starting a family. You're still chasing God knows what. Josh, golden child, perfect smile, conveniently mute, kept adjusting his collar like it was suddenly choking him. And what does that mean, exactly? I said, jaw clenched. Because I worked 3 jobs to get through college? Because I chose a life I could afford instead of asking you for handouts? Don't twist this into something ugly. Mom snapped. You've always been too proud. We thought you'd understand. Understand what? My voice cracked, just enough for her to wince. That ambition disqualifies me from basic support? That because I don't have a wife yet, I don't get a home? My name's Ethan Reyes. I'm 26. And for the better part of a decade, I've played the role they cast me in. The man with a plan. The one who didn't need help. The one who never got to mess up. Never got to fall. I did everything right. Graduated early. Turned down parties to freelance. Paid off my student loans before I hit 25. Every dollar I saved came with guilt. Every success came with a side of silence. I was raised to believe that being dependable was love. Turns out, they just liked that I made their lives easier. The family cast. Joshua Reyes, 24. Baby brother. Charming, soft-spoken, never told no. Married now. They co-signed his mortgage and gave him 6 figures without blinking. He didn't even ask. They offered. Maria Reyes, mom, 54. Devout, emotional, manipulative in the most maternal way. Believes a man's worth is found in how he provides, but never how he's treated. David Reyes, dad, 58. Military retired. Tough love without the love part. Thinks I'm arrogant because I refuse to follow his template. Still calls me soft for not marrying young. We thought you were beyond needing help, Mom said, almost sounding proud of that. You've always made it clear you wanted to be independent. No, I said quietly. I made it clear I had no choice. Dad scoffed. You're twisting everything. Am I? You never even asked me how I was doing. You just expected the transfers to keep showing up every month like I'm your personal retirement fund. We sacrificed for you. Mom shot back. You think sending a little money compares to that? Josh shifted, finally speaking. I didn't know about the money until after they offered. I didn't ask for. Then give it back, I said. He shut up real quick. I stared at the 3 of them. The living room felt colder than usual. Maybe it was the realization hitting me that they never saw me as a son, just a mnemonic solution. You know what hurts? I said, laughing bitterly. You told me I was too ambitious for a man, that maybe if I'd focused on getting married, like Josh, I wouldn't be so lonely. Mom's face paled. She remembered that conversation. I never forgot it. I wasn't lonely. I was exhausted. From picking up the slack, from pretending I was okay when I wasn't. I remember 3 years ago, Dad lost his job. Mom cried in the kitchen while the fridge was half empty. I'd just landed my first full-time role. I had $3,800 to my name, and I wired $3,800 of it to them. No questions asked. They never brought it up again. No, thank you. No, you saved us. Just silence. And more asking, month after month. They remembered every gift Josh ever gave them. They erased what I gave to survive them. I reached into my backpack and dropped a flash drive on the table. "What's that?" Josh asked, visibly nervous. "Recordings, emails, bank statements, every time I covered your messes, every late payment I absorbed for you, Mom, every medical bill I paid without saying a word, Dad." "You recorded us?" "No, I saved it myself, from you." I looked at Josh. "And the down payment? Funny thing, I'm the one who helped bump your credit score last year when you needed a cosigner. You just didn't know I was listed." He looked like he might throw up. Mom stood up, voice trembling. "You're trying to destroy this family?" "No," I said, calm and cold. "I just stopped letting you destroy me." Dad stood too, fists clenched. "You better walk that back, son." "Or what? You'll stop talking to me." I smiled. "You already did." Josh rubbed his face and muttered, "Jesus, I didn't ask for any of this." "But you took it," I said, "like everyone else." I leaned forward and looked them all in the eye. "You all finally hear me now, or do you need another file?" No one spoke. I grabbed my coat. No yelling, no slamming doors, just silence as I stepped outside. The fall air was clean, heavy, but freeing. Behind me, I heard Josh's footsteps. He stopped just short of touching me. "I didn't know, man, I swear. I didn't know it was you who boosted my score. I didn't know about the old debts." I turned. For the first time, he looked small. "Then maybe it's time you learn how to carry some weight." He nodded, eyes glassy. Not all the way broken. "But maybe, beginning. It's been 6 weeks. I live in a quiet town 2 states over. I changed my number, started hiking, started writing code that isn't just for clients, but for myself." Josh emailed last week. Just 3 words. "I'm so sorry." I haven't replied, not because I'm angry, but because I'm healing. For the first time, I'm not angry, not aching, not waiting for them to understand. They probably won't. But they do. And for now, that's enough.